Good morning. My name is Becca and this is my colleague Liam. Candidate A, what is your name?
My name is Nick.
And where do you live?
I live in Tam Long Commune in Ho Chi Minh City.
Thank you. Candidate B, what is your name?
Well, my name is Megan.
And where do you live?
Well, I live in various cities, and yeah.
Thank you. Candidate B, do you work or are you a student?
Well, I'm still a student. I'm still in secondary school in class 8A3.
Candidate A, do you work or are you a student?
I am a student and I study in the Waiku Secondary School on 85.
Thank you. Candidate A, what do you use the internet for?
I use the internet mostly for games and mostly for my informational usage, like making a presentation or doing something that I like.
Candidate B, tell us about your home.
Well, I live in, it's not a big house, but it has 5 rooms, 2 rooms for my parents and me, and a living room, a kitchen, and yeah, that's all.
Candidate A, what is your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day of the week is Thursday because I don't have anything on Thursday. Mostly it's a three classes and that's all.
Candidate B, tell us about the clothes you like wearing.
Well, I like wearing normal clothes, just like sleeping coat pajamas because it's comfortable to sleep and it's not too hot to wear.
Now I'd like you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give each of you a photograph and I'd like you to talk about it. Candidate A, here is your photograph. It shows some people doing sport. Candidate B, you just listen.
I can give you 10 seconds to look at the photograph first, and then we'll start. Okay.
Candidate A, please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
In the photograph, I can see a group of kids consists of 4 kids. The one kid is doing some sort of hoop and he's throwing the ball into the hoop. The hoop itself is very old and rusty and there is 3 more smaller kids. In the background, I can see many trees. I think this is a park and I can see some sort of white structure on the left and deeper inside I can see some sort of red houses. I can also see trash cans with some bushes right next to it, and the kid who is doing the throw is wearing a blue t-shirt with a black pants, wearing some sort of trainers.
Thank you. Candidate B, here is your photograph. It shows people helping at home. Candidate A, you just listen.
I give you 10 seconds. Okay.
Tell us what you can see in the photograph.
Well, in the middle picture, I can see a young boy who is still helping his father do some dishes, and he is wearing a blue t-shirt, and next to him was his younger brother, I guess so. He is wearing a green t-shirt, And on the fourth round, I can see the sink with a lot of plate and the father is wearing a blue shirt. He is doing the washings, and on the background, I can see their mother. She is holding a cup of tea, light cup of tea. She's wearing a pink, I guess so, pink shirt while looking at them. That's all.
Thank you. Now, in this part of the text, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'm going to describe a situation to you. A teacher wants his class to learn about space. Here are some different ways to learn about space. Talk together about the different ways to learn about space and which way students would find most interesting. All right? Now, talk together.
You have 2 minutes. Yeah? Can we start?
Alright, let's take a look at the first picture. What do you think about watching a films about space?
I think this is quite ineffective as watching a film about space doesn't get you into the experience itself, and I think that this is a pretty decent idea at most. What about you?
Well, I agree with your idea. Since we were just watching film, we might not know anything about it if we don't do it and don't see it done in the real life. I guess so, because in my point of view, it is quite difficult for you to learn about space when you're just watching the video. How about let's move to the second pictures. The second pictures we can see doing in the real life, I guess so.
And in the picture, I think this is visiting a space museum. I can see that this is a really good idea and it gets you to talk with some professional and veteran at the space industry. And you can also see many spacecraft like the space shuttle, like the Artemis, and etc. And they can also learn a lot more about the architectural type of stuff too. So what do you think about it?
Well, I agree with your idea. Since visiting a museum about space, we can learn many different things from the books, and we can also learn new things like a lot. We can talk to the professionals that they know about space and take notes about that.
Okay, so next up, the activity that we have is painting, and in the picture you can see 3 students just painting away, and I think this is quite ineffective as it expresses creativity, but it doesn't get you much about space. So, what do you think about that?
Well, as for me, I think that it's just drawing is a great way so you can create your own way. But I still think that it's not into the main topic. It's my way for you to relax after studying about it. It's not really important about space. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that this is
Okay, continue.
this is pretty much just a starter activity. So let's get to see what is the best activities here. So what do you think?
Well, I think we continue.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I think the most important thing to learn about space is we could see many models in the real life. That is the only way for us to know what kind of space, what kind of planet, and to learn about planets, learn about that spaceship, a lot of things, and we can also hear from the professional talk about that.
I also agree with your idea, but this also can get you pretty far as it also gets you to learn more about architectural, get to learn about more of the history of the spacecraft itself, and that's all.
Okay. Right.
Candidate A.
Uh,
Thank you. Candidate A. Do you like learning about space?
Yes, I love learning about space because it's a mysterious place that I can get almost infinite information about, and I think that is pretty cool too, Alice, because of the many planets, solar system, and maybe even some other stellar bodies too.
Candidate B. Do you agree?
Well, I agree with his idea. Since, as for me, in my point of view, I think that being first person know a lot of new things about space that people don't know is a very amazing thing, and that's a great feeling.
Candidate B. Do you think people will live on other planets one day?
B. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that will happen, but what if it does? I still think that Earth is the most important planet, since it have life, it have plants, natures, and a lot of things that people needed.
Candidate A. What do you think?
I think that in the far future, where I am the great grandparents, I think that my children will get to live on other planets like Mars or even Alpha Centauri A if we get to.
Is it better to learn more about the Earth or more about space?
I think that it's more important to learn about our ocean since about 70% of it is unexplored, like the deepest of regions. But space is also important too, as it can predict the asteroid impact. Yeah.
I think both of it is important, since you could get to know more about your planet, about Earth, and you can do something to help it, like not changing the climate, and as also we can also learn just about space. It's just like we can explore more about the things that we don't know.
Would you like to travel to space one day?
I would like to travel to space on one day, but I think that it's very dangerous at the current point since your rocket is pretty much just a stick of explosion on some rocket booster.
Well, I definitely agree with your idea, since for me it's an amazing thing to try, but it's also a bit risky, since we don't know where we go, or what about we might have some accident in the space and no one come to rescue us.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting since most space rockets today is pretty safe. Yeah.
But that's scary.
Do you like watching science fiction films that take place in space?
I do, but I think that most of it is quite inaccurate. But some, like Interstellar, is very great at teaching us like things about black hole and how it's formed. What about you? What do you think about it?
Can I
Yeah,
listen to the
yeah.
question here?
Science fiction film about space. Do you think you like to watch a film like that?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to learn a lot of new things. Like, I love to learn about other planets, and I want to get to know more, so I can broaden my knowledge. And it's also a amazing, a wonderful thing to try. Why don't we try it?
Yeah, let's try together next time. It's a pretty interesting activity too if I wonder myself, but it's also very inaccurate.
Can we?
Yeah, I can.
I don't know.
Thank you. That is the end of the text.